Lesson 4, Factoring Polynomials. The first way of factoring is to take out a common factor, and it's simplifying really. So for the first one, we have a common factor of 5, so we're going to divide both terms by 5. So 5 is the same as x squared minus 3. And the way that you know this is 5 divided by 5 is left with x squared, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. If you multiplied this out, it would go back to the way it started, so 5x squared minus 15. So that's how you know you did it right. For the next one, our greatest common factor, we have a 6 in common, but because we have both an x in each of these, x is part of our GCF as well. So 6x, 12 divided by 6 is 2, x squared divided by x is just an x, 18 divided by 6 is 3, and the x's will cancel. So that is our simplified binomial. For the next one, 4 is a common factor between 32, 12, and 24. We do not have an x in each term, so we cannot take an x out of all of them. 32 divided by 4 is 8, so we have 8x squared. 12 divided by 4 is 3x, and 24 divided by 4 is 6. So this is our simplified fraction, or not fraction, simplified polynomial. For the next one, we have x's and y's and 5's. Now 5 is common between all of the terms. We have an x in every term, but we do not have anything bigger than an x, so we can only take out one x. If we had at least an x squared in each term, we could take out an x squared. We have at least a y in each of them, so we're going to take out one y. So always look for your smallest variable. So we have 5xy, 5 divided by 5 is 1, x squared divided by x is just an x, and y squared divided by y is y. 10 divided by 5 is 2, x divided by x cancels, and y cubed divided by y is y squared. And our last one, 5 divided by 5 is 1, x cubed divided by x is minus x squared, and the y's will cancel. So here's our simplified polynomial. Okay, when you have a trinomial in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, you can use decomposition to factor. So we're going to, let's say, our a, our b, and our c. Our a is 1, our b is 10, and our c is 24. When a is 1, you can do blank plus blank equals b, and blank times blank equals ac. So we want to find a number that will add up to our middle term and multiply to get our end term. So blank plus blank to get 10, and times to get 24. So we have 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6. 4 plus 6 is 10, and 4 times 6 is 24. When a is 1, you can go skip right to the end step, put it into your brackets. So your factored trinomial would be x plus 4, x plus 6. And that's done. And the way you would check it would be to distribute and multiply out. So x squared plus 6x plus 4x plus 24. And notice how your middle terms add up to make 10. So x squared plus 10x plus 24. So this one works. So for the next one, we have blank plus blank equals 7, blank times blank equals 10. So it's going to be 5 times 2. So we'll simplify to x plus 5, x plus 2. For this one, we have two numbers that add up to negative 7 and multiply to get negative 60. Now because this number is negative, we need to have one positive and one negative. And we know that our negative number will be bigger because we end with a negative 7. So we have 1 times 60, 2 times 30, 3 times 20, 4 times 15, 5 times 12. So if you take a negative 12 and add 5, you will get 7. So our factored trinomial is x plus 5, x minus 12. for D, we have blank plus blank equals 9, and blank times blank equals negative 36. And again, because this is a negative, we need a positive and a negative. But this time, our positive number has to be bigger. So we have 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 9 times 4. So 12 minus 3 is 9, so positive 12 minus 3. So we will have x plus 12, x minus 3 as our final factored polynomial. Okay, next one we have blank plus blank equals negative 14, and blank times blank equals 45. Because this one is positive and this one is negative, we know that both numbers will have to be negative. So we have 1 times 45, 3 times 15, and 5 times 9. So 5 plus 9 is 14, so negative 5 plus negative 9 is negative 14. So x minus 5, x minus 9 is our solution. This one, a is not 1. So your first step is to see if you can divide out a common factor to make a 1. We can divide everything by 2. But you can't get rid of that 2. Leave the 2 in front. So we have x squared plus 8x plus 30. Now we're going to factor from here. So we have blank plus blank equals 8. Blank times blank equals 30. So we have 1 times 30. And by 30, I mean 15. I was wondering why that didn't work. We have 1 times 15 or 3 times 5. So 5 plus 3 is 8. So we have 2 bracket x plus 5, x plus 3. So there's our factored trinomial. Okay, when a is not 1, you have a couple extra steps. So still start off the same, blank plus blank equals 5. Blank times blank is going to be a times c. So 2 times 3 is 6. So we want to find two numbers that multiply to get 6 and add to get 5, and they are 3 and 2. Now you can't go straight to brackets. What you're going to do is you're going to split up your middle term, and instead of writing 5x, you're going to write 3x and 2x. So 2x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 3. So it's the same thing, but we just broke it up. Now we're going to split it into two groups and divide out your GCF. So our GCF here is 2x, and our GCF here is 3. So we have 2x, in brackets we're left with x plus 1, because 2x squared divided by 2x is x, and 2x divided by 2x is 1, plus 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so we're left with x plus 1. Now notice how we have the brackets the same. If you get to this point and your brackets are the same, you did it right. So when you factor, you're going to divide by x plus 1. This will cancel. So your two brackets will be x plus 1, so what's inside the brackets, and then what's left is the outside brackets. So 2x plus 3. So this is your factored trinomial. For the next one, first always check to see that you can divide out a common factor. So we can divide out a 2 first, but we can't get rid of that 2, we leave it in. So 6x squared plus 11x plus 4. So we have two numbers that add up to 11 and two numbers that multiply to get 6 times 4, which is 24. So we have 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. And 3 plus 8 is 11. So we're going to split up our middle term, and instead of writing 11x, we're going to write 3x and 8x. And remember, it's still multiplied by 2. Now we're going to split it into two groups and divide out the greatest common factor. So divide by 3x and divide by 4. So we have 3x bracket. 6 divided by 3 is 2. X squared divided by x is x. 3x divided by 3x is 1. plus 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. X divided by no x is just an x, plus 1. And the whole thing is multiplied by 2. Now we have our inside brackets are the same, so our last step is to put 2x plus 1, our inside brackets, and what's outside of the brackets. And the whole thing is multiplied by 2. So here is our factored trinomial. Okay, for our next example, we check to see if we can divide by anything, and there's no common factors, so we want two numbers that add up to get negative 11, and multiply to get 6 times negative 35, which is negative 210. Yeah. So for this one, it's going to be 20 times 10 that will make 11. So negative 21 plus 10, and negative 21 times 10. So we're going to break up our middle term, so we have 6x squared minus 21x plus 10x minus 35. Now we're going to split it into two groups and divide by our common factor. So 6x and 5. So we have 6x in the bracket. 6 divided by 6 is 1. X squared divided by x is x. 21 divided, just kidding, this should be a 3. 6 does not go into 21. It's been a long day. Okay, 6x squared divided by 3x, 6 divided by 3 is 2. 21 divided by 3 is 7. X's cancel. Plus 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2x. 35 divided by 5 is 7. Our inside brackets are the same, so we have 2x minus 7, and our outside brackets are 3x plus 5. And our last example, we have blank times plus blank equals negative 7. Blank times blank equals 6 times negative 10, which is negative 60. So our two numbers, we have 1 times 60, 2 times 30, 3 times 15, 20, 4 times 15, 5 times 12, 6 times 10. And the ones that work are 12 and 5. So we have negative 12 plus 5 to make 60. So we're going to break up our middle term. So we have 6x squared minus 12x plus 5x minus 10. We're going to split it into two groups, divide by our common factor. Our common factor is 6x and 5. So we put our 6x in brackets. 6x squared divided by 6x is x. Negative 12x divided by 6x is minus 2. Plus 5 brackets. 5 divided by 5 is 1, so we are left with x. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Our inside brackets are the same, so we have x minus 2 and 6x plus 5. And there is our factored polynomial.